Oh no, I'm in outer space. How could I sketch here? Maybe if I would have some gravity sketch. As most of you know, I really like line art and drawing in line art, and I'm not that good at drawing straight with values. So I think that is something that translates to my 3D work as well, because I'm not that good at blocking out shapes quickly. But with Gravity Sketch, I am capable of taking my 2D drawing process and applying to 3D modeling. I use sketching, then line art, then some values, and then colors. Like this is my 2D process. And with Gravity Sketch, I can actually just sketch out what I want to do. I can make a tighter line sort of layer over it, and then I can do the actual blocking in and modeling the parts. Might be a little bit longer, but it really works for me. So I wanted to share this with you guys in this video. Alright, so I just finished recording this little guy here, and I realized that I had a Windows overlay on this one, so the whole recording sadly is useless. So I am going to do a quick video just on the sketching part, what I really like about it, and I still hope that you will enjoy it. If you guys are interested, maybe one day I can do the modeling video on this guy. It's not quite finished. I want to do some antennas there. But yeah, if you guys are interested, I can do a new video, like just remodel it. Like this was the second, so we can make a V3 version of the same robot. But yeah, for now, enjoy the video. Alright, we're starting up a new sketch, and first things first, what I'd like to do is I usually activate mirror because it's much easier. There you can see there's mirror. And this is not going to be a tutorial video, I'm just going to explain why I like to draw in Gravity Sketch or model in Gravity Sketch. So here is our robot that I wanted to model. And before I go on, because I noticed in the beginning, I just started modeling and having a lot of fun. But before we do that, I like to have a mannequin in here. Oh, wrong button. So I like to have a mannequin in here just so I have a sense of scale. So take this away. And just like with drawing, right now I do not need the stage floor. But like with drawing, I use several layers. So once again, it is very similar process. So I bring this down, and this is size. And just always give names to the layers, it's easier. This is going to be the reference layer, and let's make sure that I grab this drawing and put it on the reference layer. I can lock both of these since I do not want to draw on them, and then this is going to be our sketch. Now, as I said, this is not a tutorial video. There's plenty of very good tutorial videos out there. You don't need me to do another tutorial video, but I can show you how my process works, or how I work within Gravity Sketch. And I work very similar to actual drawing. Basically what I do, I start sketching. So this is, let's see, the base of the torso, and then we have one leg coming up here, then we go down there, comes this way and down here, right? So let's see, I want it a bit bigger. I feel like this is too big. Maybe my robot should be a bit smaller, something like this. Yeah, I want it sort of like human sized. So that would be one leg. What I really love about this, right? You just grab your lines and you move them a little bit. So this would be, sorry, sometimes it can happen that I will hit the mic every now and then, so sorry about that. So this would be our two front legs of the robot, and then we have another circle there that can come a bit higher. As you can see, I really don't care about placing lines precisely because I can move them around just as I want to or need to. And like this would be the top of it, and what I can do is like do something like this. There we go. And actually I can quickly edit these. Let's take away this menu. Let's just make it a little bit bigger. So I think if we look at size, I like how this looks here. Yeah, it's a nice, you can compare it easily. Okay, let me no, it's actually good. So what I do now is I'm just gonna copy this and put it somewhere over here like that. Perfect. And now this is a very rough sketch. I'm going to lock this and create a new layer. I'll call it lines. And I'll make a cleaner sketch. So as you can see, so far it's very much my just typical method of drawing. And now I'm still going to do a sketch. I'm just going to try to do it a little bit cleaner, just so I have a better feeling of what I want to draw here. There we go. I can also quickly just merge these into a group, something like that, and then looking at the lines here, always move so that like really you don't, if you're not doing it, you don't understand how valuable it is to just grab any of your lines that you drew and just adjust them, move them a little bit. I don't actually like or need those. And we have a bigger box. I can make actually the line a little bit more thin, adjust it. You do not need to do this many adjustments, and I usually don't. I have much rougher sketches. Let's draw a line there and a line there. So this would be our line there. And then here we have this sort of, actually, since that works, we can just copy it and put it there. There we go. Ooh, that went the wrong way. But it is really fast, really intuitive. You can make a whole bunch of mistakes. You can reuse a whole bunch of the same lines. And I must say, it's really a joy working it. And somehow, so what I was wondering, how do you know how far back the line is? It's really, I drew this box looking from here. So it's really intuitive. You sort of have a feeling of the depth, just because you're in VR, right? So it really gives you that nice feeling. So we have a couple of cables there. Okay, like we can group everything together. Now they're nicely grouped. We have the legs there. We can no, it's good. We can smart copy it over here. Let's have a more precise rotation. Rotate there. There we go, 90 degrees, about 90 degrees. We don't need to be super precise. And then we can also pull it out a little bit here. So this is about where we want it to be. And then we can also draw the rest. Instead of drawing the lines, you can also, what I like to do, because it's just nicer to have proper ellipses, I just jump over into this and then looking at my drawing. So I jump in here, up there, bigger one, smaller one. Then here we have a big one. We go up, and then the body is slightly bigger. There we go. If you want, you can play a little bit, make it a little bit more rounded looking. But I think this already shows you what you can do. Then we go over to our layers. Size is not important anymore. What you can do is go to your volume tool, make sure polar symmetry is on. Let's give it like 8. I like it to be point mode. So just add some detail here. Okay, and now I can turn off the rough sketch as well. So that's this one, we do not need it. We need a tube for the cannon. Something like this. We can turn off symmetry on this one as well, or mirrored, not symmetry. That would be somewhere there. And of course, since you're doing the model here, you can also jump a little bit into modeling if you want to. The neighbors are feeding seagulls outside, so that's what you hear if you hear something. There we go, just very roughly brute force a little bit of shape in here. Something like that. Brute force another piece of shape in there. So you can quickly fill out the shapes and forms. This is a little bit too far away. There we go. And then we can also just if we're talking about blocking in, there we go. Let's take a block, place it into the right spot. And usually I like doing this. So I would suggest you make a new layer. You can call it block in. And then just grab the stuff that belongs there and put it into block in. This one I can lock for now. And the thing, like if you want, it's super easy. If you want to do that nice blue thing, I'm just gonna go for a stroke, end caps, turn it off, choose that nice blue. Actually, I don't know if you guys can hear me talk about with all the seagulls. Anyways, we want it to be round and we want it to be quite a bit bigger. Something like this. There you go. You have that part of the leg. You can go back to a square setup, make this quite a bit smaller, and just look at the drawing. It goes something like this. I should have turned it into, there we go. We can easily change it by turning on low poly mode. And it already, sorry, push the mic again. It looks already much better. Well, not it looks better, but it serves the purpose that we need from it much better, I would say. You can see how quickly I already blocked something out. And that's how quick you would have a rough version of this. And this is why I like it. It's like really, it takes all the quick drawing tools, drawing elements that I like to use while I sketch. And you can really just apply it here. So if I want, I can just say, okay, don't forget, we're gonna have a box here that comes something like this, and then adjust it, of course. I can take both of these, make sure that mirrored is off, because we don't need mirror for these two. And then you can just draw an antenna here and draw another one. And I forgot to turn off mirror again for these two. But yeah, so it's really just this ease of oh, I want another robot that looks something similar. So maybe if it would have legs a little bit like this and it comes here. Let me also part the legs a little bit. Let's give this one 6 legs. As you can see, I draw the legs towards me and it still looks quite good. And then I can speed up my process by just copying this here. And then I know, okay, so maybe it's sort of a cargo carrying robot. So let me draw a big box here. Let's adjust this box. Let's make it a bit nicer. Turn some of these lines on and off. Something like this. Then you can give it a little bit of a shape as well. We can grab this and give it a little bit of an edge. And this one as well. And with that one already, we have a little bit of a volume to it. And basically, I'm sketching out ideas that I would sketch just like this on paper as well. So this one is really something that speeds up and helps me with my 3D, because as I said, in general, I'm just not a 3D person. So I did this within, like, I think it was 2.5 hours or something like that. So it is super fast and it has quite a bit of detail. I tried to sculpt a little bit. I gave some mechanical details. So yeah, I really enjoy VR sketching, and it's the main way I know how to, and I like to model in 3D. Well, know how to, I don't know. This is a constant learning process. So every day I feel I'm learning something new, but it's extremely fun. And yeah, if you have the opportunity, I really recommend Gravity Sketch. Yeah, for me, it works fantastically. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. Once again, let me apologize for the little mishap. Yeah, these things just happen sometimes, but I still hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. More importantly, leave me a comment if you have any ideas, or if you just want me to, redo this video. Well, not the whole video, but at least the modeling process. If you're interested in it, I could make like a sped up video process of it. But the most important thing is that you folks have a great time, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.